everyone and welcome to my channel. I hope that you are all good. So in today's video we're doing a neon gel polish design. This design was done for a collaboration with Charlie's Nail Art. I do also have a discount code for Charlie's, which is always in the description box below. So I will also leave a link to their website, Facebook group and page in the description box below, so do check them out. They have some absolutely amazing nail art supplies at such low costs. So anyway, on to the design. I've just done the first coat of this gorgeous pink colour, which is Pink Shock from Trilogy. I'm not 100% sure if these colours are still available. I've had these a very long time. They was in a box that I'd completely forgot I had of nail art supplies, and I come across them the other day, so I thought I would give them a go. So I've done 2 coats of that, curing both coats, and then I'm coming on and also using Lemon Zest, which is also from Trilogy. And again, I'm just going to do 2 coats of these, curing each coat for 60 seconds. So that's in my LED lamp. If you're curing them in a UV lamp, you will need to cure them for 2 minutes. So I'm starting off, I'm just getting the bases done. So I done a pink nail, a yellow nail, and then 3 nude nails. I did just show the gel polish application of 1 nude nail because I didn't want to bore you. And then this nude I'm using is another old one. This is from Premier Gel, and it doesn't have a name, it just says SU16. And I know that Premier Gel have changed up some of their gels since then, so I doubt this one is still available, but I will have a look, and if it is, I will leave it linked in the description box below, along with all the other products I've used as well. And again, I've done 2 coats of this, curing each coat for 60 seconds. And then once this one has finished curing, we can get on with more of the fun stuff, which is the design. It was a pretty simple gel polish design, to be fair. I don't have loads of neon items, and I'm not a humongous fan of neon, if I'm honest. I'm starting to like it a little bit more lately. But anyway, these are the bases done. So I had to do a neon design as part of the collaboration, and I wanted to use those neon stars from Charlie's, so I just sort of winged this design as I was going along. So the first nail I'm going to be doing a marble, so I'm using that same pink and yellow, and then the third colour I'm using is another one from Trilogy, and it is called Cinderella Blue. So I'm just popping those colours down on my palette, and then I've grabbed one of those nude bases and I'm applying a thin layer of base coat. Now, there's lots of different ways to do gel polish marble that gives off different effects. I kind of wanted a bit of a like tie-dye effect. So again, I was just winging it, but this was how I did it. So I'm simply placing on those colours using a gel brush onto that base coat. And as you can see, they start running and sort of pooling together. I'm covering quite a lot of the nail because I don't really want to see too much of the nude underneath. And then I come in with a orange wood stick and started swirling them together, but I just wasn't really happy with this effect, so I switched to a nail art brush. So again, I'm just using the same technique, but with the nail art brush it was just a lot easier to pull the colours through each other. So I did wish I'd done this from the beginning. But I was still quite pleased with how the look turned out. I quite liked the effect, and it was sort of what I was going for. So I'm just coming in with a little bit more pink over that blue. And then I'll pop this in to cure for 60 seconds. Now, because this nail is staying a simple marble, I decided to just come in and top coat it now because it's completely finished. So I'm just applying a nice even layer of top coat, and then I'll also pop that in to cure for 60 seconds. I did feel like all these 3 colours worked really well together. They did sort of marble quite nicely. And then we're going to move on to the second nude nail. So on this now, I'm coming in with some pliable striping tape, and I'm applying this sort of just off centre because it's going to have half a marble and I want that marble to run centre down the nail. So I'm just sort of getting this as straight as I can and just off centre. Really rubbing it down, and once I have got it applied where I want it to be, just to make sure it's firmly stuck down. And I've made sure to leave enough overhanging because I will peel this off. This isn't staying as part of the design. So then I'm going to apply my base coat to one side of the nail, and I'm going to do exactly the same as I did before on the marble nail. So going in with the 3 colours, and as you can see, thanks to that base coat, they sort of pooling together. And then I'm going to use that nail art brush and simply just swirl through them. easy peasy, nothing fancy, but I really liked how this nail turned out. This was my favourite one of the little set. And then once I'm happy with that marble, before curing it, I'm just going to use some alcohol here to clean up where it had gone over the side. But I haven't yet cured this. I'm peeling this off before curing. And it's given us a nice crisp straight line. So now I will pop this in to cure for 60 seconds. And then I'm going to be using some of these gorgeous matte neon stars, which are from Charlie's Nail Art, and I just love these. They are so pretty. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to apply these for the purpose of the video into my top coat. If I was applying these on myself, I would do a layer of jewellery gel and top coat just so that I know they're going to last the duration of the set. But because obviously this is just on display tips, they're not going to get knocked off or anything. So I'm just setting them down in my top coat before curing. As you can see, I'm just picking them up with my crystal picker upper tool and then just nudging them around into place. I wanted to use one of each colour and sort of just repeat that pattern. I think these are only around £1 something to buy, so they're really reasonable, and you actually get a lot more than what I've currently got in my tray there. I hadn't tipped all the bag out into my tray, so you get quite a lot for your money, so you can create lots of different designs with them. I don't show you applying all the way down to the tip of the nail because I thought it would be a bit repetitive, but all I'm simply doing is before I will cure this, I take my time to just get them as straight as I can and line them up as much as I can. So here they look a little bit wonky, but then I went off camera, finished up applying the rest of them and just sort of got them into a bit more of a neater formation, and then I popped them in to cure for 60 seconds. And because I've already top coated that now, that is that nail done. So on to the third and final nude nail. I'm just applying a thin layer of that base coat again and then randomly popping on some of the colour stars. Again, if I was doing this on myself, I would have definitely put down a layer of jewellery gel first of all, just because I find things don't stick as well in top coat or last as long, but maybe that's just me, and I have got in the habit of using the jewellery gel on myself. But just for quickness for the video, it was easier to just pop them in the top coat. And then once I've finished applying all of these, again, this now is finished, so I'll pop it in my LED lamp to cure for 60 seconds. I have to admit, for a simple design, these stars were a little fiddly to apply. They didn't want to stick to my crystal picker upper, and then when they did stick, they didn't want to come off on the nail. But it was worth it. I thought they looked super cute. And then what I did do, I just used my old nail art brush to sort of smooth out the top coat a little bit where those stars had got moved around. It sort of left it a little bit uneven. So then we're jumping back to the pink and yellow nails, and again applying a thin layer of top coat, and I'm just going to set down a yellow star on the pink nail and then do the opposite on the yellow nail, just because I thought it tied everything together and looked super cute. And I know it's been a pretty simple design to watch, but I hope you guys still enjoyed watching. In all honesty, I just had a complete mind blank when it comes to doing something neon, but that's what I think's fun about these collaborations, is they do push you to maybe try things you wouldn't normally do and just help get you out of your comfort zone. So if you did enjoy watching, please let me know your thoughts in the comments below or give the video a thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, I would absolutely love it if you did. And also don't forget to check out Charlie's Nail Art. Again, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you're all keeping safe and well. Take care, lots of love, and I shall see you all again in the next video. Bye bye.